Not working, sir.
Okay, no problem. So, thank you, friends. So, thank you, friends, and my name is Arvind Singh. I am chairman of the All India Unorganized Workers Congress. It is perhaps the newest department of Congress Party, and it was launched on 16th November 2017. So this year on 16th November 2021, we will be celebrating fourth foundation day. And within this short period of time, and it's primarily because of the party structure of Congress Party and also because of the support we have by Rahul Gandhi ji, we have been able to reach out to large number of unorganized workers in around 25 states, and we have taken up issues of unorganized workers across the states. So हम लोग का मुख्य उद्देश्य है कि जो अनऑर्गेनाइज में हम असंगठित मजदूरों का बात को रखते हैं, और यदि हमारी सरकार होती है जहाँ पे भी, तो वहाँ पे हम लोग असंगठित मजदूरों का काम करवाने का कोशिश करते हैं। उनके लिए कानून बनवाना हो या उनके लिए कोई कार्यक्रम, कोई प्रोग्राम, कोई स्कीम लॉन्च करवाना हो। और मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंटली हमारा जो काम है वो है, यदि कहीं भी कोई भी अनऑर्गेनाइज्ड वर्कर कोई भी समस्या में घिरा हुआ है, तो उसको हम लोग मदद करते हैं ताकि अनऑर्गेनाइज्ड वर्कर्स का शोषण नहीं हो सके। Friends, we all know that the condition of unorganized workers is very bad, deplorable in our country, and many a times they are like modern slaves, और उनको उसी ढंग से स्लेव्स के जैसे बहुत जगह रखा जाता है, जबरदस्ती काम करवाया जाता है। उनके ठेकेदार उनका शोषण करते हैं, उनके एम्प्लॉयर्स उनको शोषण करते हैं, उनको टाइम पे पैसे नहीं देते हैं, और सोशल सिक्योरिटी बेनिफिट्स उनको नहीं मिलता है। तो इन सब मुद्दों को हम लोग बहुत तेजी से उठा रहे हैं, और आपको जानकर ये खुशी होगी कि बहुत दबाव बनाने के बाद भारत सरकार ने 26 अगस्त को एक श्रम कार्ड, ई श्रम कार्ड लॉन्च किया है, और हम लोग कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि ई श्रम कार्ड में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा मजदूरों को एनरोल कराएं, और ई श्रम कार्ड में जितने भी मजदूर एनरोल हुए, अभी तक करीब 2 करोड़ मजदूर भारत में एनरोल हो चुके हैं, और जल्दी हम लोग ये मुद्दा उठाने वाले हैं कि जो मजदूर ई श्रम कार्ड में एनरोल्ड है, जिनके पास भी श्रम कार्ड है, उन सारे मजदूरों को हेल्थ बेनिफिट्स मिलने चाहिए, उन सारे मजदूरों को लाइफ कवर मिलना चाहिए, और उन सारे मजदूरों को पेंशन का इंश्योरेंस सरकार की ओर से होना चाहिए। तो इसी सब कुछ मुद्दों के साथ हम लोग काम करते हैं। तो चाहे वो पंजाब में पल्लेदार हो, हेड लोडर्स का मुद्दा हो, चाहे वो दिल्ली में स्ट्रीट वेंडर्स का मुद्दा हो, चाहे कहीं पे ऑटो वाले का मुद्दा हो, गुजरात में बहुत ऑटो वाले के मुद्दा है, महाराष्ट्र में बहुत ऑटो वाले के मुद्दा है, चाहे वो मनरेगा के मजदूरों का मुद्दा हो, मनरेगा का भी बहुत मुद्दा हम लोगों ने उठाया। और मनरेगा का मुद्दा उठाने के लिए हम लोगों ने 15 अगस्त को मनरेगा सम्मान दिवस कई राज्यों में ऑर्गेनाइज किया था, जिसमें जो मजदूर 100 डेज काम कर किए हैं उनको हम लोगों ने सम्मान किया, और उसी के माध्यम से मनरेगा के मुद्दों को उठाया। तो इस ढंग का कहीं भी जहाँ भी जैसा मजदूर है, जिस कैटेगरी ऑफ मजदूर है, उनकी बात को हम लोग उठाते हैं, और कोशिश यही रहती है हमारी कि सिर्फ बातों को नहीं उठाया जाए, बल्कि असल में कोई मजदूर को कोई मदद की जरूरत है तो उसको मदद भी किया जाए। दुख की बात है कि हम लोग गोवा में बहुत कुछ नहीं कर पाए, और हमारा इसी आने का उद्देश्य यही है कि हम गोवा में बहुत जल्दी से हम चाहते हैं कि संगठन यहाँ पे खड़ा कर सके, ताकि गोवा के जो मजदूर हैं, असंगठित मजदूर हैं, उनको भी मदद मिल सके। थैंक यू
सर, हमारी तरफ से आपका बहुत स्वागत है। गोवा टीम छोटी है अभी, बट बड़ी हो रही है। जैसा कि अरविंद सिंह जी ने कहा है कि हमारा जो गोवा में असंगठित क्षेत्र जो है वो काफ़ी तादाद पे उनके मुद्दे नहीं उठाए जा रहे हैं, और हमारा जो असंगठित सेक्टर है उसमें 2 कैटेगरीज पड़ते हैं। जो हमारे ट्रेडिशनल गोवन प्रोफेशंस हैं, जैसे कि हमारे राकोणकर हो गए, हमारे जो खजान के बंद को रिपेयर करते हैं वो हो गए, हमारी मेड्स हो गई, ये सारे, और पायलट्स हो गए, ये एग्जाम्पल्स हैं असंगठित वर्कर्स के। तो जो 69 ट्रेडिशनल हमारे प्रोफेशंस हैं अंडर द गोवन ट्रेडिशनल प्रोफेशंस, we would like to raise issues for them as well as the other modern professions which fall under the unorganized sector in Goa. So we have started with appointing 2 presidents of 2 different blocks in Goa, and I would like to introduce them first. Uh, Joyce Mary Dias, she is the president of Sant Andre block. She was the very first office bearer to be appointed in Goa. And to my right, we have Mr. Sanjay Ghadwal, who is the president for AIUWC in Santa Cruz constituency. And today, in Arvind Singh ji's presence, we will be appointing 4 more office bearers for the AIUWC from different constituencies. And I would like to invite them one by one. So from Panjim, I would like to first invite Mr. Prabhav Mahambre, who is going to be appointed as the president. You can come and sit with us. From Nuve constituency, we have Mr. Francisco Fernandez, who is going to head the constituency. You can come and join us this side. From Kottali constituency, we have Mr. Arun Galve, who is being appointed as the president. And from Dabolim constituency, we have Mr. Sachin Hargi, who is going to head the constituency as the president for AIUWC. And although she is not here today, posthumously we would like to we are appointing a president for Aldona constituency. Her name is Jyotsna Nagade. She could not be with us today, but she will be heading Aldona for AIUWC. So thank you so much. I would now request all of our new appointees, and also first of all, starting from Joyce to Mr. Sanjay ji, to share a few words about their background and their vision for their work.
My name is Joyce Mary Dias, and I'd like to thank each and every one over here for giving me this opportunity to work with them and trust in me. And I would like to help and be there for each and every woman who needs help. So I'll be there for them anytime, in any situation. I'll be working for them as a social worker. Thank you.
Thank you, Joyce, for your Mr. Ghadwal, if you can share a few words.
First of all, thank you, Chairman sir, and state coordinator, देव सिर्वी, जेनी हे इनिशिएटिव्ह घेतले गोंयान की अनऑर्गनायज सेक्टराक लागून ब्लॉक प्रेसिडेंट्स अपॉइंट केल्यात. आता आमचे फक्त 5-6 जाण अपॉइंट केल्ले आसात. शॉर्टली सगळे कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सीन अपॉइंट केले जातले. तुमकां खबर आसा की अनऑर्गनायज सेक्टर जे आसा तितूर मोटरसायकल पायलट्स येतात, टॅक्सी ड्रायव्हर्स येतात, व्हेजिटेबल वेंडर्स येतात, सिजनल व्हेजिटेबल वेंडर्स येतात आणि आर्टिसन्स येतात. तांकां बाकी जे इंडस्ट्रियल वर्कर्स असतात पळय, फॉर एग्जाम्पल इंडस्ट्रीज म्हण, सर्वीस इंडस्ट्री म्हण, हॉटेल इंडस्ट्री, तांकां स्टॅच्युटरी बेनिफिट्स बीन भरपूर मेळटात. तेंचे इश्यूज जे आसा, फॉर एग्जाम्पल मिनिमम वेज, वर्कमॅन्स कॉम्पेन्सेशन एक्ट म्हण, सेफ्टीचेर, हायजीन, वेरियस आमचे गव्हर्मेंट डिपार्टमेंट्स आसात ती मॉनिटर तेंचे इश्यूज जे आसात पळय ती मॉनिटर करतात पण हे अनऑर्गनायज सेक्टर जो आसा तेंचेर कोणाचेर तशें लक्ष ना ते फॉर एग्जाम्पल आमचे मोटरसायकल पायलट्स येतात पळय ते पावसान हुंतान अशें बाबा ओपन हितूर रावन ते आपणाचो बिझनेस करतात फॅमिलीक तांकां चलोवपाक जाय तांकां एक प्रॉपर इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर जाय फॉर एग्जाम्पल तांकां एक बारीकशी शेड दिली आनी प्रॉपर वॉशिंग रूम बीन दिलो जाल्यार एक हेल्पफूल जातलें तांकां कारण इट अशें हुंतान बीन रावन तेच्या हेल्थाचेर इफेक्ट जाता सिमिलरली टॅक्सी ड्रायव्हर बीन आसात पळय तेंचे इश्यूज आसात ते सपोज फॉर एग्जाम्पल खंयचे हॉटेल आसात त्या हॉटेलाच्या भायर खंयसरी खंय रावतात आनी आपणाचो बिझनेस करतात तांकां सुद्दां एक प्रॉपर जागा आयडेंटिफाय करून तांकां प्रॉपर इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर दिवपाक जाय फिश वेंडर आसात आतां फिश मार्केटान जर वयशीत पॅथेटीक कंडिशन असतात अनहायजिनीक कंडिशनान ती बाबा बायलां व्हेजिटेबल वेंडर जे आसतात पळय ती आपणाची बिझनेस करतात सो हे इश्यूज जे आसात पळय ते आमी AIUWCच्या थ्रू हायलायट करतले पर्टिक्युलर गव्हर्मेंट एजन्सीक आनी तांकां एक बरो सपोर्ट दिवपाचे प्रयत्न करतले व्हेजिटेबल वेंडर्स आतां ते म्हणटा सिजनल आसतात पळय ते हायवेचेर बीन खंय बाबडी बसतात आनी बिझनेस करतात तांकां सुद्दां एक प्रॉपर इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर एक टेम्पररी इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर सुद्दां आसपाक जाय अशें आमचें मत आसा आतां आमी स्लोली डोर टू डोर वचोन एक डेटाबेस तयार करतली अनऑर्गनायज सेक्टर जे लोक आहात पळय कारण आमचे कडेन आतां आमी वी टॉक इन द एअर म्हणटा तशें आमचे कडेन तसो डेटाबेस कांयच ना तो डेटा घरोघरी वचून डेटाबेस तयार करतले तेंचे इश्यूज जे कितें आसा पळय ते हायलायट लिस्ट आउट करतले आनी तांकां हेल्प लायक थ्रू अवेरनेस कॅम्प्स जावं कसले स्किम्स आसात ते नो एट पर्टिक्युलर स्ट्रेटेजीक लोकेशनार जावं पंचायत पळय हितूर बीन व्हरून म्हणजे तशें आमी एक अवेरनेस कॅम्प्स बीन एक ऑर्गनायज करतले इतके सांगून हांव म्हणटा की आज परत एकदा थँक्यू म्हणटा आमचे चेअरमॅन सर आनी मॅडमीक की ही इनिशिएटीव घेतले आनी आमकां ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी दिल्या तेंच्यांनी हे अनऑर्गनायज सेक्टराक कितें तरी आमी काम करतले आनी तेंचो स्टँडर्ड ऑफ लिव्हिंग जो आसा पळय तो इम्प्रूव करपाचे आमी प्रयत्न करतले देव बरें
I would request Mr. Francis Fernandez to share a few words.
आमचे सर आमचे वेन इज फार्मर्स
So they also will fall under our purview. Mr. Arun Galve, आप कुछ बोलिए तो।
मैं कहना चाहता हूँ कि जो हमारे जो कैजुअल लेबर्स होते हैं डेली वेजेस पे जाते हैं उनके लिए कुछ सिस्टम नहीं होता है जो पे रोल या उनका PF का कुछ तो उनका भी इशू लेना चाहिए और आज जो गवर्नमेंट जो मोदी की गवर्नमेंट चालू है जो लेबरों के अगेंस्ट उन्होंने अलग अलग जो एक्ट निकाले जो हानिकारक एक्ट है लेबरों के लिए उनके ऊपर भी हमारी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ने थोड़ा ध्यान देगा तो अच्छा होगा जैसे उनका पे स्केल है जो भी महंगाई बढ़ रही है उस हिसाब से उनका पे स्केल नहीं है वो डबल होना चाहिए जो थोड़े केमिकल फैक्ट्रीज है वहाँ पे अभी ऑलरेडी 44 आवर्स ड्यूटी है वो अभी हम लोग 48 आवर्स कर रहे हैं ये कहते हैं सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट से ऑर्डर है तो ये सब अगर हमारे इससे देखा जाए तो थोड़ा सा हेल्प हो जाए तो अच्छा होगा
Thank you so much for the input. Mr. Mambari.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam, sir. Appointment of president. So we would like to ask a question, sir, about the Goa mines and normal taxi driver. So what is the benefit for them?
So the drivers under the Goa miles as well as the drivers under normal taxi will also fall into unorganized sector. As long as they don't own the car that they are driving, they fall in the unorganized category. So we will be taking up their issues. Mr. Sachin Hargi.
Hi, my name is Sachin Hargi. Basically, I belong from the hospitality industry right now. There are a few factors which have not been taken up and has been pressurized for the workers who work for the hospitality industry. And as you know, Davulam is the constituency where Goa is the airport, and taxi is a major issue with it. So we have been going ahead and looking forward to see into it and get resolved as soon as possible.
Thank you so much. So I would like to conclude today's press conference by also bringing notice of the press to this pressing issue that is happening in Goa right now. On the 29th of July this year, Government of Goa launched a COVID scheme for the unorganized sector, and in that, in Schedule A, they listed 69 traditional Goan occupations. In Schedule B, C, and D, they listed another 10 occupations. And they have mentioned that they will give a one-time settlement of 5,000 rupees. There is no time stipulation, no time duration as to whether this is going to be a monthly amount. Nothing is mentioned. So if you say 5,000 rupees as a one-time settlement, ये एक भद्दा मजाक है. This is a serious joke that is being done with the unorganized workers in Goa, and it doesn't stop there. To get access to this particular scheme, you have to go first take the signature of the panchayat secretary. Then after that you have to go and prove with your identity. First of all, if the worker will have the proof of their profession or not, that is questionable. Then they have to get signature of the panchayat secretary. After that you have to go to the district committee, where again you have to get approval from there. So this is the situation that the government of Goa has put unorganized workers into, that they have to run from office to office to gain access to just 5,000 rupees as a one-time settlement. I think there cannot be any bigger joke than this, that the BJP government can play with the people of Goa, especially the unorganized sector. And we will not stand for this. And this is exactly what we are going to do going forward. We are going to expose these bad jokes that the BJP government likes to play with the unorganized workers, especially. Thank you so much.
So what help will you suggest? How much you mean to say? How much they should get? What you think? What is your proposal?
See, we have been demanding in the 2019 election. Rahul Gandhi ji had proposed a Nyaya Yojana, of 6,000 rupees per month to the family, and we still stand by that, because after this COVID thing, and particularly with this unplanned lockdown and whimsical rules and regulations, the unorganized workers have been suffering a lot. And we have been demanding that these families who have been affected should be provided with a monthly benefit of rupees 6,000 on a continuous basis. And this will benefit the economy in two ways. One, these families will have money to survive, in a good way, so that they can take care of their kids and all. And second, with their money in hand, they will be able to spend, and this will generate the supply also. So it is beneficial to the economy and beneficial also to the unorganized workers' families. So this Nyaya Yojana, we still stand with this demand. We still say that this Yojana, the income support Yojana, and if you look at if you look at the entire sector, that what has been government response after this COVID outbreak, the response to support the people has been very weak, very, very weak. And we feel that with the vulnerable communities, the response should have been much better, in terms of providing income support.
These 6,000 Rahul Gandhi has declared
In 2019 Lok Sabha elections,
elections,
he demanded
Yeah.
that this was part of our Congress manifesto, and we still stand by that. And particularly after the COVID outbreak, that this Nyaya Yojana, the government of India should have taken cue and should have implemented immediately. Now look that the chief economic advisor of government of India has resigned because he is unable to defend the government, because there is no step being taken by government. Yesterday I met a friend many years, he runs a hotel here. He is saying that hospitality sector has not received any support from the government, So he was talking about his sector, but if you look at any sector, the support from the government that was coming, particularly from government of India and also from the state government, has not been very forthcoming. Like I'll give you another example. We demanded from the Rajasthan government that the street vendors should be given a large, all the micro entrepreneurs should be given some money to run their business, and they have begun a loan of 50,000 rupees. Now government of India has a loan of 10,000 rupees. Many people are not interested in taking that 10,000 rupees loan, because that will not help them to restart their business. You know, so the economic recovery thing which the government should be doing, whether it's national government or the state government, that economic recovery thing has not happened.
So will you push for this Nyaya Yojana?
Yes, we stand by it. We stand by it. We still
Have you
feel.
demanded with the central government?
Yes, we have written to them. We feel that this kind of, it is not only this kind of income support program should be there, and they should be able to provide continuous support to such families, particularly the vulnerable families of the unorganized sector.
जिस तरह से गोवा के अंदर लेबर का भी जो प्रॉब्लम चालू है तो उस कैसे देख रहे हैं आप? जिस तरह से पायलट वाले जो अनऑर्गेनाइज्ड लेबर है, बाकी की भी जो अनऑर्गेनाइज्ड है,
Construction laborers are included in this construction.
तो उनको किस तरह से देख रहे हो?
देखिए, मैं यदि गोवा को मैं बाहरी के निगाह से देख रहा हूँ तो यहाँ पे टूरिज्म का बहुत है और पोटेंशियल भी है। टूरिज्म हो भी बहुत रहा है और पोटेंशियल भी है, और मैं पर्सनली फील करता हूँ और हमारा डिपार्टमेंट का यही कोशिश है कि इस जो भी अपॉर्चुनिटीज आते हैं उससे अनऑर्गेनाइज सेक्टर को इंटीग्रेट करना चाहिए, है ना। जैसे मैं अपनी फैमिली के साथ आया हूँ, मेरी बेटी बोली थी यार दिल्ली हाट जैसा कोई आर्टिजन्स का जगह नहीं है, शी वांटेड टू गो टू सच प्लेस, है ना। तो हम जब कोई टूरिस्ट आता है तो टूरिस्ट को क्या हम आर्टिजन्स को अपना शोकेस नहीं कर सकते हैं, जहाँ टूरिस्ट जो है आर्टिजन्स का सामान खरीदे। हम अपने मार्केट्स में स्ट्रीट वेंडर्स के मार्केट्स जो ट्रेडिशनल हेरिटेज मार्केट्स है वहां पे हम टूरिज्म नहीं करा सकते। बहुत अच्छा से हो सकता है, जरूरी नहीं है कि लोग केवल बड़े रेस्टोरेंट्स में इंटरेस्टेड होते हैं। हम गोवन लोकल फूड का स्ट्रीट फूड वेंडर्स के थ्रू क्यों नहीं सेल करा सकते हैं, फूड स्ट्रीट क्यों नहीं बना सकते हैं यहाँ पे। तो दैट इज व्हाट आवर डिपार्टमेंट स्टैंड्स फॉर, यू नो, that the opportunities that are being created, whether it is through tourism, whether it is through urbanism, whether through any other, whatever opportunities are being created, such opportunities should be integrated. You know, the unorganized workers should be integrated with these opportunities. I'll give you one example. Today morning, a journalist from Delhi had rung up and he was telling me that these common service centers, now they are trying to integrate common service centers with telemedicine. They have a proposal and it is at a very advanced stage, and people will be they are going to hire some companies and they will train them. I suggested that, you know, that if you are going to integrate telemedicine, then why not give I don't know in Goa they are or not, but in 99% of India I have seen Jhola Chhap doctors, you know, that the local ones, you know, and they provide the first help. So why not integrate them into telemedicine rather than you create a new brigade and have conflict with that, you know. So livelihood for the unorganized sector we feel should be strongly integrated with tourism in Goa, and there are immense potential, and if Congress party comes to power, I promise you that we'll get all these new ideas integrated into this into tourism, you know, whether it is creating hearts for artisans, whether it is creating street food of Goan for street food vendors of Goa, you know, all new ideas, whether it is like village tourism, you know, so all new kind of ideas should be so that the common people are able to make use of, not only people who have money. People who have money will make money wherever, you know, but it is for the government to take care of the vulnerable, the unorganized, people who are disempowered, you know, people who are marginalized.